Welcome back everybody to CocoWyo's Girl Moments Cute and Comfy Coloring Book. So today is going to be our last one in this book, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about if AI ruined coloring books and coloring in general. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today. Wow, we color this last book. I don't know why they have 5 different pages there for that one, but this is going to be our last one here. So yeah, I hope you enjoy and we'll get started on that. So as I said earlier, we're going to be talking about if AI changed coloring books and coloring in general. So as you can tell with these videos, and I'm sure as you can tell in the market in general, that coloring has become really saturated, and there's a lot of different coloring books, different companies. One of the big ones is CocoWyo, which does their own, which is really good, and they do their own specialty ones. So you can definitely find different ones for sure, specialty ones that you can use. But overall, there's a lot of AI-driven ones that are saturating the market that are looking very similar to these books, but actually aren't CocoWyo or aren't a name brand or just are AI generally, and which can be very fun. And you know, it is really nice for people that just want a quick coloring book, and sometimes they do have really good designs and different patterns, and they come out quicker than CocoWyo does, because CocoWyo doesn't have as many coloring books as these other brands do, so you can get a bunch more if you end up coloring through a whole book, as we almost have a few times already just through a few months of coloring. So you can color through a book quite fast, and if you get through all their books, well, you're going to have to look elsewhere. And at some points I will be looking elsewhere, and unfortunately some of those sources will be through AI. Not because I necessarily want to, but just because that's in the market so much, and sometimes it's so hard to tell what is AI and what isn't, especially with coloring, because it is such simple designs. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's AI or not. But yeah, so you might see some videos where you will end up noticing, oh, this might be AI, and that unfortunately is the case. And although I don't necessarily support AI as a whole, you know, it is something that is going to be in the market nowadays, and something that is going to be continuously emerging, and not something that we can stop. So it's something that we kind of have to accept. And although I don't necessarily enjoy how it takes away from artists, it takes away paying jobs from artists, it is something that happens, and unfortunately it's something that people will unfortunately purchase and support without necessarily needing to. So that is something that you might see in the future, but you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It is just something that's a little bit different, and something that we have to get used to and accept in the coming world. But I'll get back to the coloring, and I'll talk again in a little bit about AI a bit more. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about how I do think AI is a bit of a problem with coloring books. And as I said, there are a lot of coloring books that have saturated the market with AI specifically. You can see tons of coloring books just on Amazon or on Shein or anywhere really, that you can just find coloring books upon coloring books that are just AI generated images. And there's so many ways that you can just quickly do this yourself even. And there's tutorials on how to do this yourself, and it's just something that is now in our world today. And unfortunately, it is something that happens, but overall, it does create something that is cheaper to get. And so if that is something that you end up purchasing, I mean, hey, somebody did work towards it and did try to do it, but unfortunately it is through the art theft sometimes. So overall, it isn't necessarily the most ethical way, but unfortunately sometimes it is just the realistic way of the world. And although it's not necessarily what you know, I would choose to do, it is something that just ends up happening sometimes. And if you ever do see it, I apologize in the future. It's not something that I necessarily stand by, but it's something that'll happen, and I'm sure it's just gonna happen more and more with time. And so, you know, we'll see it more and more with age, and even brands will start using AI more and more. But yeah, so I'll let you get on to the video, and we'll end off soon. Alright, so that's our final coloring in this book. I hope you guys enjoyed the video overall. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to see more, definitely give us a subscribe because we will be posting 3 times a week. And this next video will be a new book. And we will be starting the Christmas CocoWyo book, and I will show you that next week. But for now, I will see you then. Thank you. Bye.